everyone. I'm a little intimidated. I mean, I'd love to be on at a corner bar. I didn't realize that we were going to be at a hanging spot, which is wonderful. And then I'm with some of Priscilla's fabulous and wonderful friends from years and years of relationship. I won't tell how old any of us are, because if we're still breathing, we're still good. How's that? All right. I'm going to put on my television voice right now and introduce to none of you our illustrious speaker for this evening. You all know her. Dr. Priscilla Douglas is, and I know you've heard these phrases, an executive coach, an author, and a gifted and talented speaker. She connects, inspires, and helps her clients achieve breakthrough success in their personal and professional lives. She brings 25 years of experience from leadership roles to her firm, P.H. Douglas and Associates. Priscilla has worked with both individuals and teams in the automotive, financial services, and technology industries, as well as in government. She brings real-world experience and thought leadership from the public and private sectors to client engagements. As a result, she knows how to walk the walk and talk the talk, and readily shares her insights in a practical way to help her clients. In other words, what you see is what you get. In order to stand in the space that God has created for me, I needed somebody to lead me down that path. And I'm very proud to say that Dr. Priscilla Douglas is that person. Please join me. There are a number of books out there, if I were to go to Barnes & Noble, in the sort of coaching area. What makes getting there and staying there different?
What makes getting there and staying there different is that it isn't a book, it's not a how-to. Typically for adults don't learn when you tell them what to do. Isn't that right? You don't want people to tell you what to do. In coaching begins with the belief that the client is whole and complete, and that the client actually has the answers. Okay? One of my good friends said that you never can get out in front of the client's ability to learn. Maddie Brager. That's in the book. You can't get out in front of the person's ability to learn. So that's what makes this book different.
You know, it's interesting. I've always thought about one requirement is for me to get out of my own way. How does one get out of their own way and not make the same mistakes over and over again?
By being self-aware. The fundamentals of everything is to be emotionally intelligent. So you've heard that term before, right? Most people, to be emotionally intelligent, you need to have a sense of an awareness. There are certain things that you do that just don't work. Now you know that. You're doing that again. So whenever you get to that point where you're doing that again, it should be a wake-up call.
Priscilla, one difference in the book that I noticed is it really does address almost two separate audiences, but I know we are all combined. Those on the way up and those who are there and want to stay there. I guess my question is, what is the biggest difference, not just when you adjust your path, but when you change into a new leadership role, so it's a different kind of leadership role?
So when you're getting there, in terms of getting there, you may be directing people. You might have a specific goal in mind. It might be a product that you're trying to get out to market. There might be specific timetables and goals that you're working toward. The higher you move, when you're thinking about moving a whole organization, now we're talking about being able to inspire that organization. So when you're at the highest levels, you're somebody who has the ability to influence, to really utilize power, and to be able to empower other people.
You just mentioned influence, and actually probably my favorite concept in the book is your whole discussion of access as an important perk that is often underutilized. And you treat access, I was trying to come up with the right word and it hit me in the car coming over here, almost like it's a commodity to be traded and used as currency. Did I interpret that correctly?
Absolutely. When you get when you achieve a particular role, with that role comes access. And it's either use it or lose it. Access, use it or lose it. You have a time frame where that access really counts. You need to use your access. And if you don't, it really comes with an expiration.
I know in the book, even though that's challenging, you talk about adapting to an organization's culture. But just how far should you go to adapt when your core values are involved?
You never, ever, ever, ever compromise your integrity. You never, ever, ever, ever compromise your authenticity, the person that you are. You can't hide that.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. The book is Getting There and Staying There. Dr. Priscilla Douglas. I hope you've enjoyed your book.